In a distant corner of the galaxy, where stardust dances across nebulae and forgotten worlds slumber beneath swirling clouds, a single name began to echo in the Force: Kael Dorin. Born on the twilight world of Miralon, Kael lived his early years in the shadow of legends, the Jedi Order merely a whisper among the elders and a dream for the young. But the Force listens, even to dreams, and Kael's destiny would soon outshine even the most luminous tales. Kael was unlike his peers. Where others struggled to lift small stones, he felt the heartbeat of entire forests. When he meditated, the air would shimmer, and sometimes whispers of the past and future would brush his mind like falling leaves. His masters at the Enclave watched with awe and unease, for they sensed he was treading a path untraveled. It began during the Festival of Renewal, a time when Miralon's twin moons aligned, and the Force was said to flow most freely. While meditating at the ancient crystal spire, Kael was swept into a trance deeper than any before. He felt his consciousness ripple outward, slipping free from the boundaries of flesh and bone. Suddenly, he stood in a place both everywhere and nowhere, a luminous realm swirling with colors beyond imagination, where voices from every age whispered in harmony. He was walking as spirit, untethered by the material world. He saw the past, glimpsed the future, and felt the web of life binding all things. In that space, he met the echoes of Jedi long gone. They welcomed him, marveling at his presence. They called this place the Luminous Vale, a domain few had reached and fewer still returned from. Kael realized he could move freely, witnessing events across the galaxy, and even influencing the currents of the Force itself. Upon returning, Kael found that hours had passed, though to him it was but a moment. The Enclave elders listened in stunned silence as he recounted his journey. Some doubted, others feared, but none could deny the power in his words. He called this ability spirit walking, and with practice, he found he could slip into the luminous veil at will, gleaning knowledge and wisdom impossible for any single being. But spirit walking was only the beginning. In the months that followed, Kael's connection to the Force deepened. He began to experiment, stretching his awareness across vast distances. One night, as war threatened the neighboring world of Voreth, Kael reached out to sense the turmoil. Suddenly, he felt a surge, an instinctive push, and found himself standing amid the chaos, not as a mere observer, but as a presence felt by all. He could speak, comfort, and guide. Yet when the blaster fire raged, none could harm him. Soldiers and refugees alike spoke of a Jedi who appeared in their darkest hour, leading them to safety before vanishing like mist. Word of Kael Dorin, the phantom spirit, spread swiftly. Across the galaxy, those in need began to sense hope, as if protected by a guardian angel. The Jedi Council, wary yet fascinated, summoned him to Coruscant. There, before the ancient masters, Kael demonstrated his gift, projecting himself across the temple, appearing in the meditation chambers, the archives, and even the council room, all while his physical body remained seated in meditation. But Kael's abilities did not end there. In times of great need, he learned to push the envelope between presence and absence, mastering a form of instantaneous movement that defied explanation. One fateful day, a new threat emerged. The Brotherhood of the Void, wielders of a dark force nexus, kidnapped a group of Padawans and took them to the heart of a dying star. With no time to lose, Kael focused his will, felt the pulse of the Force, and vanished from his chamber. He reappeared in the star's heart, the Padawan's chains shattering as he arrived. He called this act teleportation, a leap through the tapestry of the Force itself. And in that moment, the galaxy felt a shift, a new dawn for Jedi abilities. Yet Kael's journey was not without challenges. Each use of his powers stretched the boundaries of what was considered possible, and with every step, the darkness watched. The Sith, sensing a threat to their designs, sent assassins and dark acolytes, hoping to end Kael's influence. But how do you destroy a man who can exist in 1,000 places, who is both present and untouchable? Kael's power became a symbol, not just of hope, but of change. The Jedi Council, once bound by tradition, began to see the Force as more than a tool, but a living, evolving presence. Younglings flocked to Kael, eager to learn the mysteries of spirit walking, the secrets of phantom projection, and the art of teleportation. Each lesson taught not power, but responsibility, for Kael knew the temptations that lay in such gifts. In the years that followed, Kael Dorin's legend grew. He mediated peace between warring systems, appearing in the halls of kings and the huts of farmers. He rescued those lost in the void, guided the lost home, and whispered wisdom to those who would listen. His enemies never knew where he would strike, for he was everywhere and nowhere, a living myth. Yet Kael remained humble. He spent long hours in silent meditation, seeking the balance between presence and absence, action and restraint. He taught that true strength lay not in dominance, but in harmony with the force and all living things. His abilities, though wondrous, were tools for service, not conquest. In time, the galaxy entered a new era. The Jedi, inspired by Kael's example, embraced the luminous veil, and with it, a deeper understanding of the Force. Peace flourished, and the bonds between worlds grew stronger. Kael Dorin became a guiding star for generations to come, a reminder that the Force is infinite, and so too are the possibilities for those who walk its path with courage, compassion, and an open heart. And so, as starlight washes across the endless night, Kael Dorin's story endures. A beacon of hope, a bridge between worlds, and a testament to the ever-unfolding mystery of the Force.